So as solo content creators, sometimes we just need a microphone solution that we can slap on our camera, hit record, and start creating content. You know, a mic that we can rely on that records clean audio and that doesn't necessarily have to have all the bells and whistles that we need to set up. And one of my favorite plug-and-go mics is the Sennheiser MKE 200. So let's talk a little bit about this mic, listen to some audio samples, and figure out what kind of creator this mic might be for. So Sennheiser has a long reputation of making high-quality audio equipment and are known for great mics like the MKE 416, which I've used, but unfortunately I don't own. But they also have a wide range of on-camera mics. And in fact, one of my all-time favorites is my MKE 2 for my GoPro Hero 4. It's pretty much the only reason why I keep this camera. And so a little while back, I decided to buy something for my Sony ZV-E10, and that turned out to be the MKE 200. Now, I mostly bought this mic because I know a lot of other content creators out there might be using it also. And one of the huge benefits right off the bat is that it is a super compact mic. The design is really well thought out. It barely extends past my kit lens on my Sony ZV-E10. And for the $99 price point, comes with accessories that you would assume come with a mic, like a TRS cable for your camera, a TRRS cable for your mobile device, a furry windscreen, and a nice little pouch to carry everything in. And what I really like about the design is that everything is built in, including some light wind protection and a shock mount, which is inside the microphone itself. So it's super travel friendly, and it won't be catching on things like a longer shotgun or some of those Lyre Rycote shock mounts. And for my vlogger friends, nothing screams, look at me, like a gigantic microphone on top of your camera. So its compact design is one of its best-selling features. Never mind the fact that it has a locking connector on the mic so that you don't actually pull it out. But the real test of any of these plug-in microphones is how they sound. And while I record most of my videos here in this acoustically treated space, that's not really an accurate representation of the environments that you might be shooting in. So let's go down to a studio that might be a little bit more like yours. Okay, so now we are downstairs in my wife's studio, and this is an untreated room. So it is in the basement. There are carpeted floors, but there is this wood paneling around every wall in this room. Still about the same distance away from where we were from upstairs, which is like a vlogging arm distance away. And now you can hear what it might sound like in an untreated kind of studio space. So this mic could definitely work if you are in that kind of scenario. Just like upstairs, there is no post-processing done on any of this audio. Mostly because I don't want to give my editing team more work than they already have. And I'm still recording at the same level on my Sony ZV-E10, and that's at 15. So the camera and mic and distance have all stayed the same, but the room is a little bit different. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. My wife's setup is so much more interesting than mine, right? But aside from shooting indoors, let's take a walk and see what it sounds like outside. So here's the outdoor test. I have the record level in my Sony ZV-E10 set to 15, and the furry windshield is on the mic, just in case there's any wind out here. So we just got like 18 inches of snow, and so I did create a track in the backyard for my boy Cooper. And even though he loves running through it, yeah, sometimes he is a little bit of a baby. So, hey buddy, here we could see what it would be like if we were an outdoor vlogger. I can hear a plane flying overhead, but keep in mind that there is like a ton of snow in my yard, and that acts as a natural sound dampener. Yeah, there's some birds now that it's sunny out. But generally, I think that this mic is super convenient to just plug it in and just go out and start recording. We are at an arm's length away, and my boy seems to be enjoying himself on this track. So when we get down here right by the snow, you might be able to hear a difference in that the snow is absorbing a lot of the sound. Though I do hear a car driving off in the distance, but at least we don't have any snowblowers going on. So who do I think the MKE 200 mic is for? In my opinion, it's for those solo content creators who don't want to fuss with their audio. You want something small, compact, lightweight, and travel-friendly that you can set up in 2 seconds and just capture reliable audio. Sometimes as content creators, if we don't have a lot of audio experience, we get caught up in some of the nuances and features of other mics that might have things like high-pass filters or safety tracks or other features. But with the MKE 200, it's literally just plug it in, set one record level in your camera, and then you're good to go. So if you do a lot of outdoor vlogging, it's really nice to quickly set up, and you have that included furry wind muff. So hopefully this has helped you decide if the Sennheiser MKE 200 is the right mic for you. If you own this mic and want to share your experiences, let us all know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk again real soon.